Hello and welcome to another episode of good old-fashioned, you guessed it, Space Engineers. I didn't think about how to get on the platform without hydrogen. Let's just quickly die because I'm going to leave all my tanks and stuff so I don't have a complete train wreck disaster. When this thing crashes, I've charged up the batteries so we know it's not going to be on due to lack of battery power. Understood? Good. We're going to go after iron first because iron's going to be the next, then probably something like magnesium and all that crap. I haven't done any groups, so I'm just going to... Alright, I turned the batteries on to recharge. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Iron's still on, so we're good. We have a 45-minute runtime. That's not bad, considering how much thrust is on this shit. There should be iron there. We're going to run into some power issues on full throttle. Looks like when I'm talking the throttle, I am running into some power issues. That's going to be a bit of an... I'm using diagonal thrust. I'm going to need more power on this thing. If I just lightly touch the accelerator and brake, I should be fine. I'm going to come in on an angle so it's not completely VTOL. Right. Naturally, I want to get the drills, so let's just name it drill group. Drills and save. I put cabs lock on. G. Toggle on off. Okay, just give me a view. I guess we're gonna go. Oh, let's try flipping it. Yeah, there we go. There, we're getting some progress. Find any iron? Ah, too far, too far. Just a little steer. Please turn off the drills, because I'm gonna get out, so. No, just do we have any iron in there? No, it looks like we're just picking up on stone. Okay. Well, the stone's helpful too, since we can convert it into something a bit useful. I think we're too heavy. We're too heavy. Okay, that's gonna give us plenty of clearance to get out. Gee. It okay, good. I made it so it drills a hole several times bigger than what we need. Because like I said before, I think my drill ships cause problems because they drill something a little just about the size that they need. And I do appreciate that landing gear. That landing gear is appreciated, that it did auto lock, but I'm going to turn that off. So we can keep ourselves up. Are we too heavy? I think we're too heavy. Oh no, the landing gear's still on. Okay, that's not supposed to lock. I think the only thing we're going to end up breaking. Oh, we are too heavy. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we've broken anything. I'll start chucking out stone. Let me just start chucking out this stone. Can I squeeze through any of these platforms? I can. So let's just dump the stone out of this hole. Alright, so I think we have too much stone. Naturally. Access this. Just check me. I don't want the iron, I want all the stone. No iron. Okay, that should be significantly lighter. So we don't want to burden this thing with stone. So it does look like we need more power, but for now it should be fine if I just lightly tap. It looks like if I do completely vertical mine, it's got enough thrust to pull itself out, or to at least stabilize itself. Ooh. I didn't think that would roll into the hole. Luckily that auto lock was on, so when we did start falling, it did try to help us out a bit. And now we have... Oh my god. Okay, it flipped itself somehow. But it looks like we fixed it. Oh, thank God. We managed to get that problem. Crisis averted. Thank... But yeah. I think that's something I've definitely done correctly. So, yep. Got it to drill a hole. That's definitely going to be beneficial. I needed to drill a hole several times larger than the ship, and not the slightly larger than the ship, because you need a slightly larger hole to fit in a hole, right? So we are just going to lightly tap the accelerator, because as you can see, it's going to be a bit of an issue with the power. I'm going to need to add another battery. As you can see, I'm slightly overloading because we're also going to need to add some lights. But this time I think I've got everything right. I've got the drill hole size correctly done. So we're going to come in. I'm going to modify the design. As I said before, it's not perfect by any means, but it should be good at VTOL mining. It's like I said, I always crash the miner, and the reason is because I don't have enough upward. I try and use it as a VTOL miner, and I don't have enough forward lift. So I usually stuff up the power ratio, the lift ratio, something is all, and of course The biggest problem I have is I never have enough clearance. So this one I finally decided to go with as many drills as I could. You know, I went with more drills this time, and I've got the power to weight ratio a lot pretty good. I've got the like thrust to weight ratio down pretty well. I'm gonna need more batteries on this baby, so this baby's gonna need more batteries. But I've made a hole several times wider, which is gonna be good. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put the other batteries yet. I'm not sure. So let me just go grab some tools. I'm gonna grab you. And I'm gonna need to put another battery on somewhere because it doesn't have enough power to do that. But the thrust to weight ratio is fine. That should be perfectly fine. This is definitely a design I like because, as I said, I usually don't have enough forward thrust, and then I can't VTOL mine. Or if I don't have enough forward thrust, I don't have enough. You know, there's always something I'm missing, and that's a fundamental problem that I don't really know how to counter most of the time because I'll go along and I'm like, oh no. Wait, is the second battery not on discharge? Swear to God, I had more iron than that. Oh no, I got all the iron. I must have just put it all in one spot now. Okay, so the cargo container pulled it all into one spot. Okay, now that I have 6k iron. Wait, I think one of the batteries is still on recharge. May I just have a look here? Auto. It is! It's on recharge! Actually, I should put them both on recharge right now. Okay, I might have put enough batteries on. It was one of the batteries wasn't on. Yeah, one of the batteries wasn't on like that, so I do have to keep that in mind. Now, hopefully the iron that I just got is going to help me get enough components to start welding up that thing, because that's going to help me let me pull more stuff in, which I want to do right away. That way I can do a bunch of big mining trips. Since this has really good thrust to weight ratio, I'd love to hook up stone, set it up so it gets rid of stone. Specifically set up like an ejector to eject the stone. Start queuing up a bunch of motors and start work. Game, make me some motors. Okay, let's weld these bitches up. Nope. I must have already put the motors in this guy. I need more construction components. There's always construction components. Let's jump them. Yay, now I can do a ton of mining. I don't know why I just got a bunch of random junk. Yeah, let's weld this guy up. Weld everything. Need more motors and construction components. Let's go get those. Once this guy's hooked up, it's just gonna auto pull, and that's gonna be. You want should have enough more motors and some more construction components. Yes. Once we got this guy to auto pull, we'll be fine. We're literally missing more construction components. There's always construction. I kind of like this hole. I'm gonna leave it. Really easy to get onto the base. That's gonna be good and bad, but I'm also gonna put a little surprise. I'm not kidding. I'll put like a turret or something down there, and that's gonna make sure they can't get to it. I should also put a bed in, which is gonna be like avoid losing resources if I do log off with a full inventory. And we should be 100%. Everything's green. I'm not getting a green down here. Something's not completed. It's this. Okay. I should now get a green. All green lights. Check, check, check. Good to go. The battery should be up and running. Okay, let's say they're pretty much all full charged. Let's chuck the batteries. Dump them on auto. And we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. I'm now gonna go bat or rees, and I'm gonna save that in the group. Also, all of the thrusters should be named in a thruster group. Thrusters. I'm gonna go G. I'm gonna go groups. I'm gonna go thrusters. Toggle on and off. Batteries. Toggle recharge on and off. Okay, let's go view. Let's go after some magnesium next. So we're going to turn off iron. We're going to go to magnesium. Where are you, magnesium? Oh, hello, magnesium. You're all the way down there. Ah, see, with both batteries, we're not running into that power problem. So we've figured out the power issue. With this speed mod, going 2 kilometers is really easy. We're going to have to be careful with this speed mod. Full stopping power! Okay, so the problem was we didn't have both batteries on, so we're good now. Naturally, I'm going to have to pick up a lot of stone again, so that's something I definitely don't want to do, though. So I'm going to use the pre-drilled hole a bit, too, to my advantage. It will lead right on top of the mag, so I'm going to go with the pre-drilled hole. Yeah, I thought so. That's going to give me a bit of an advantage because I went whoa. What the shit? What's that? I was getting a bit of drift. I don't know why I was getting a bit of drift. Okay. Oh, I'm still getting that drift. Okay. What's with this drift? I don't have any. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay, we're just gonna go to zero, and then flip because I don't have any upward thrust. So when I have... shouldn't be having drift. View, please. Just gonna tap this lightly forward. I need to put lights on this bastard. I can't see shit. I was going for magnesium. How did I end up at nickel? View, please. I can't change the view. You're gonna turn the drills off, please. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a bit more room. On this axis. Right, and I'm also gonna give me some of that. I'm gonna dump this stone out. Okay, that's probably not my best idea because it's basically leaning on that wall. So I'm gonna dump this stone. Dump all of that out. And that should be all of the stone. So I'm gonna dump this stone out. I'm gonna have to put like a sorter and a little dumper off. I'm gonna have to look how to fix this. Do we have the thrust to fix this? We do not. I'm gonna have to gyro edit. Okay, we're getting into the good stuff now. I'm gonna turn this stuff off now because we should be still light enough to get out of the damn hole. And I'll Unfortunately, we're still leaning right on the frickin' wall. How are we still too heavy? Oh, this is what I hate about VTOL mining. I always get the fucker stuck. They should make this game... You know what? Your miner should just phase through rock. You know what? Once this happens, there's no way to not break it. Why is it falling over? Why? Why can't it just stay perfectly friggin' up? Okay. And oh, it's stuck. This is what always ends up happening. And there's no way I'm getting that out of there without breaking it. Oh. Well, it's sort of survived. Trying to flip it. No, it's not coming out. Oh, it's basically upside down, isn't it? Let's try dryer flipping it. I think I just made it. Why does... Is it still too heavy? No, I'll take 3K up. Nickel out. Shouldn't be too heavy. Okay, I've wedged the Okay, it's completely upside down. I see the problem. Ah, there's no way to fix this, is there? I can't try to skip a flip it in the hole. No, unless I put a thruster up here, and then I might be able to fly it out. You know, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put... Screw you, game. Alright. I'm gonna try, and then I should be able to just up it. Like so. Why can't I don't know any steel plates button. Motors, metal grids, steel plates. Any construction components, so I should. I'm gonna put that on there, fly it up, and that should totally have worked. How did I even end up getting mag? That was close. Okay, let's see. More steel plates. Metal grids naturally. More motors. I don't. Seriously, I don't know any more motors. Why don't I know any more motors? That's gonna be better. Hopefully I have enough total. I was trying to get magnesium. How the hell did I end up getting... I know, right? Whatever. Doesn't matter as long as I can get this bastard out of the hole. It's fairly certain that was the magnesium hole. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's just weld this bastard up. Missing large steel tube and some motors. Okay. So you want to play a game? I think I'm gonna build a warhead and blow it up. I need uranium for warhead, don't I? I think that should be enough. Whatever. For the time being, once I got this baby out the hole, I'll fix it. Damn it, I'm still missing it, Dan. Still missing the motors. This is why mining ships suck. I'm just gonna blow up a massive hole every time I do it. I need uranium. I'm gonna have to go to the outpost to get uranium so I can blow up a hole. Also, I'm gonna need to fill this bitch up. Uranium. Okay, so disassemble. Oh, it's not showing up. Assemble. What do I need? Like 60, 70, 80. So at least 30 motors. Once I got about 30 of you, I need 10 more. Okay, this time I'll push C to go up. That should help get it back out of the hole. The problem is with speed mods, you get game latency like that, see? That's why I stopped using them. You're going so fast the game can't keep up, and he basically doesn't know what to do after a certain point, so. It was 90 fucking motors, of course it was. Normally I'd end up stripping the entire thing, but I might be able to salvage this ship. See, there's also no way to on-point stop once you get to a certain speed. What was I looking for? More motors. Okay, once we salvage the ship, we'll be able to get it back to where it was going. Yeah, see, once you get up to about here, yeah, the game just simply cannot detect. This is literally the most crashiest way of crashing. Finally, ready. Let's go C. W, whatever. My cockpit upside down? No, that should be C. Okay, let's try going out the hole this time. Because I have no reversing camera, bros. Push C some more. At this point, I'm literally just gonna... Yeah, bro. The actual thrusters is wedged. You know what? There we go. Okay. Okay. Switching over. Looks like some damage, but it's repairable. Is block damage turned off? I don't think it is. No, because how did I get any damage if it was turned off completely? Okay. Why am I using the... I don't know, why am I not using my joystick? We lined up. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna use his components to help out his smaller brethren that are... Yeah, so... Block damage is not off, so we didn't do too badly on damage. Fortunately. Okay, looks like we're good. Also 3, I think it is. That should be feeding into the system. Yeah, now we have a crap ton of nickel to mine. Okay. We should be good on iron and nickel for a while. I'm going to call this another episode of Space Engineers. Until next time.